Hi, my name is Josh, and I am a wargaming noob.
Hey everyone, it's Josh with Wargaming Noob, back with another unboxing video. This time, Age of Sigmar, Stormcast Eternals, and the Lord-Aquilor.
And here he is, the Stormcast Eternals Lord-Aquilor, one of the newer models for the Stormcast line. He's majestically mounted on his Griff Charger. Games Workshop is really knocking it out of the park when it comes to the quality and detailed aspect of these models. I mean, look at this right here. I'm just going to bring it up closer. Beautiful, beautiful model. I'm going to turn this around here. Also, you can kit him out in a couple of things here with the heavy bolt storm pistol or the star-bound blade. What's interesting to note here is that this is one of the first models in the line that you can have a bare-headed Stormcast Eternal. That just goes to show that there is someone living inside the armor instead of some mindless automaton. You know, with the helmets the way they are for the Stormcast, they look emotionless. But this gives you a different view into the person behind the mask. Let's take a look at what's inside. So here we have the two sprues. Very well detailed as always. Of course there's the base. And lastly, here's the build guide for the Lord-Aquilor, all in full color. I'm just going to turn to a few pages here. You know what I like? Just with the Slambo model, you have this colored build guide with the size of, I guess, package. It also includes the War Scroll and, of course, the paint guide. But we're going to take a closer look at the War Scroll next. The Lord-Aquilor is a very impressive figure. His stats are a 12-inch move, a 3-up save, a 9 bravery, and 7 wounds. He has a ranged attack with a heavy bolt storm pistol, which has a 9-inch range, 4 attacks, 3 up to hit, 3 up to wound, and 1 damage. His melee weapons start off with the Starbound Blade, which has a 1-inch range, 3 attacks, 3 up to hit, 3 up to wound, -1 rend, and 2 damage. Followed with the Shock Hand Axe, which has a 1-inch range, 2 attacks, 3 up to hit, 3 up to wound, and 1 damage. And we can't forget the Griff Charger with its Razor Beak and Claws attack. It has a 1-inch range, 3 attacks, 3 up to hit, 3 up to wound, -2 rend, and 1 damage. We're going to take a closer look at his abilities. So his first ability is the Astral Compass. Instead of setting up the Lord-Aquilor on the battlefield on your turn, you can state that he is in pursuit and move him off to the side of the table. And in any of the following movement phases, you can put him within 6 inches of any edge of the battlefield, but more than 7 inches away from the enemy. This is an excellent way to get a flanking attack on your opponent. Another movement ability is Ride the Winds Etheric. In any movement phase, the Lord-Aquilor can choose to ride the Winds Etheric and choose a direction, after which you will roll 6 dice. The Lord-Aquilor can move the distance equal to what you've rolled on those dice, and can move through terrain as if he was flying. The movement must end within 3 inches of any enemy model. If it's impossible, then you can't move at all. Lastly, the Lord-Aquilor can't run or charge in a turn in which they ride the Winds Etheric. The last ability is the Ethereal Strike. Any rolls to hit of 6 or more with the Griff Charger's Razor Beak and Claws cause a mortal wound. That could be pretty devastating, especially with 3 attacks and 3 up to hit, 3 up to wound, which will really make it easy to get that. And Ethereal Strike, which any rolls to hit of 6 or more with the Griff Charger's Razor Beak and Claws cause a mortal wound instead of their normal damage. Just another extra way to put a punch and a punctuation in an attack. So the Lord-Aquilor's command ability, Lord of the Azurite Hurricane, allows the Lord-Aquilor and or a friendly unit of Vanguard Hunters, Vanguard Paladors, Vanguard Raptors, or Aether Wings within 24 inches to be removed from the battlefield, and in any subsequent movement phase, they can be set up in pursuit, which is detailed in the Astral Compass ability. Overall, the War Scroll from the Lord-Aquilor describes a character that can hit and run and cause a lot of surprise damage to the opponent. Alright, here he is, the Lord-Aquilor himself. I still gotta do a bit of cleanup. Of course, I'm gonna put him on his base, but he is complete. I decided to go with the bareheaded version, only because he's the only model that I currently have that has the option to be bareheaded. And I think he looks pretty awesome. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more unboxing videos from Wargaming Noob.
Hey everyone, it's Josh from Wargaming Noob. I'd like to personally thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you like what you're watching, go ahead and click like or subscribe to my channel. Thanks.